Your toddler points at the counter and grunts, and you know exactly what it means. It means cup. So you hand it over. They didn't say a word because they didn't have to. You are fluent in them. You've cracked the whole code, the point, the grunt, the little tug on your leg. And that feels like connection. It feels like you two against the world. But here's what nobody tells you before preschool. And I learned this one the hard way the first time around. You might be so good at understanding your toddler that they never have to learn to be understood by anyone else. That's the gap. And that's the one thing I had to stop doing to fix it. So stay with me. I'm Cherie, former teacher and a mom doing the toddler years all over again 13 years later. This time, catching what I missed the first time. Okay, so let me know in the comments if this is your real day. So your toddler points at the fridge. You open it. They reach towards the shelf. You grab the crackers. They tug on your sleeve and whine, and you're already saying, okay, okay, you want up. All day long, you translate. Before they ever reach for a word, the word's already done its job because you did it for them. And listen, that's love. That's a mom who knows her baby. So before we go 1 inch further, let me say the thing you need to hear. You are not messing this up, and nobody's asking you to be their teacher. This is what close looks like. You're just going to spot one little thing the closeness was hiding and open it back up. But here's what's quietly happening. A word only grows when it has a job to do. And in your house, the words have no job because the pointing already works. You're just that good. So, why would they reach for the cup when the grunt gets the cup in 2 seconds flat? Think of it like a key that only opens one lock. Your toddler got a key that works perfectly on one door. Yours. It opens you every time, but it doesn't open grandma, it doesn't open the sitter, and it doesn't open the preschool teacher. Because here's the thing at school, nobody's fluent in your kid. The teacher doesn't know the point means cup, or the tug means up, or that one specific wine means I need the bathroom. So she got 12 kids and zero translation. So your bright, capable toddler who communicates beautifully with you suddenly can't get a single need met. And that is the gap. It was never about how many words they have, it's whether the words work on someone who isn't you. Let me tell you why I just won't wave this off. Because the cost shows up fast and is quieter than a tantrum, which makes it actually easy to miss. So let's picture the first week. Your toddler needs the bathroom. At home, you have read it off their face in a second, but the teacher can't. So your toddler holds it and holds it, and they have an accident in front of everyone. Or they're thirsty and can't ask, so they just go without. Or they want a toy and have no words to ask, so they just grab it. And now they're the kid who snatches. But none of it is true. They're not the kid who snatched and they're not struggling. They just had a key that only opened one door, and you weren't in the room to open it for them. And here's where it compounds. A kid who can't make themselves understood gets frustrated fast. And a frustrated toddler who's out of words does the only thing left. They melt down or hit or shut down and just go quiet. Now they've got a behavior label stacked on top of a word gap, and nobody at school can see the real problem underneath. I taught the older version of this kid, the one who learned early that trying to be understood wasn't worth it. So they stopped raising their hand. They stopped asking, went quiet, and got overlooked for years. And it so often started right here at 3 with a loving parent who was just too good of a translator. That's not a knock, that's how much you love them. We're just going to aim that love a little differently starting this week. So, that one thing I had to stop doing is the first of the 3 moves, and it's going to feel almost rude the first time, like you're withholding from your own kid. You're not, though. You're handing them something better. I'll show you in a second, but quick things first. I put all 3 in writing for you in my free guide, The Preschool Checklist. It is the first link in the description. Grab it now so it's open while we go through the 3 steps. Okay, so here's your 3-step move. The first one, wait before you rescue. 2, give them the word. 3, make them ask. And good news, you don't need flashcards or drills. You just need the 10 things you're already doing every day. Okay, so let's hop into it. Step 1, wait before you rescue. This is the thing I had to learn, and I learned it with my oldest. With my oldest, I was fast. She would grunt and point, and I would have it in her hand before she finished the sound. Every time. I thought I was just being a good mom. I was just being a good translator. And it took me years to see it. So here's what I'll tell my younger self. When the grunt comes, pause just for 2 seconds, just for a few seconds. Look at them friendly and wait. That little silence is everything because it's the first time the word had a reason to actually show up. And it may feel a little uncomfortable. You'll want to jump in and fix it, but don't. Not yet. Give the word room to actually come. You're not ignoring them, you're actually making space. Okay, step 2, give them the word. After the wait, you hand it to them. Simple. They point at the cup. You say, cup, you want the cup. Then here's the trick that works when they freeze. Give them a running start. You can say, you want the and wait. Let them finish it. That little head start starts taking the pressure off. Even a piece of the word counts. They can say k and you light up. Cup. Yes. And you hand it over. Now they've learned the thing that changes everything. The word got me the cup faster than the grunt. Step 3, make them ask. Now, you set it up on purpose. A few times a day, put the favorite snack where they can see it, but they can't necessarily reach it. Hand them the bubbles in a jar they can't open. Pause the song they love halfway through. You just created a moment where they need you, and the only way through it is to communicate up. Point, sound, word, whatever they got, you celebrate it and you deliver. You're not being mean, you're building the exact muscle a classroom is going to ask for. I have a need and I can make a person understand it. That is the whole skill. And here's what this buy you. Within 1 week, you'll catch it. The grunt starts turning into a sound. The sound starts turning into a word, not because you drilled them, but because the word finally had a job. But watch where it really pays off. First week of preschool, your toddler needs water. And instead of going without, instead of just melting down, they walk up to the teacher who's never met them and say, water. And she understands. First try. And in that 1 second, your kid learns the most powerful thing a small human can learn. I can make the world understand me even when my mom's not here. Listen, that is not a small thing. That's the foundation of every bit of confidence they will ever have. That's the kid who raises their hand, who makes a friend, who asks for help instead of falling apart. And you gave them that, not with flashcards, but with a few seconds of waiting and a key that finally opens every door. Honestly, that's something I thank God for. Watching a quiet little voice find out it can actually be heard. If this opened your eyes, subscribe. Every week, I hand you one more gap like this and exactly how to close it. That's the whole channel. So let's hop back in. The 3-step move one more time. Step one, wait before you rescue. Step two, give them the word. Step three, make them ask. That's how the word gap closes before the first day. And it's one of the 5 small things that decide how those first weeks of preschool feel. My free guide, the preschool checklist, has the 5-minute check to find which one is your kid's and the simple plan for each. Click the first link in the description below. Grab it, you'll use it this week. And listen, I'll always keep it real with you. Toddlers grow language on wildly different timelines, and waiting an extra few seconds will not magically turn a quiet kid chatty overnight. This isn't about hitting some word count by Friday. It's about giving the words they do have a reason to actually come out so they work on a stranger and not just on you. And one more honest thing. If your gut is telling you something deeper is going on, that they're not just choosing the grunt, but really actually struggling to get the word out, trust that and talk to your pediatrician. That's not failure, that's actually being a great parent. This habit shifts helps every kid. It's just never a replacement for your instincts. So, tonight, one thing, and this is the one I wish I'd done sooner. The next time your toddler points and grunts for something, don't rescue. Pause, smile, wait those few seconds, then give them the word with a running start. You can say, "Wah," and the second they give you anything, a sound, a try, a mumbling word, half a word, anything, you light up and you hand it right over. That's the grunt starting to turn into a actual voice. Now, getting their words ready is a huge piece of preschool, but there's one more moment that decides the whole first day, and it's the one that breaks every parent's heart: the goodbye at the door. The crying, the little hands holding on. There's a way to make it easier for the both of you, and I broke it down in the next video. It's right here. I'll see you inside.